So why do affirmations work better than willpower? Because willpower is about resisting. Affirmations are about becoming. Willpower says, don't drink. Affirmations shift you to, I don't drink. One is effort, the other is identity. And identity, it always wins. I'm going to teach you how to use affirmations the right way. Not the motivational poster way, but the identity shifting way. And I'm going to give you 10 of them for free. The same ones that helped me go from rock bottom to 2 years sober. Let's dive in. Here's the problem with willpower. It works until it doesn't. You'll make it through Thanksgiving, maybe even through Christmas. You'll feel nice and strong. You'll feel good. Then New Year's Eve hits. You're exhausted. You're stressed. Everyone around you is drinking. And willpower, it's gone. Because willpower, it's a finite resource. It's like a battery. It drains throughout the day. And sobriety isn't a sprint. It's not a 30-day challenge. It's forever. 2 years ago, I was white-knuckling my way through every day, lying to people I loved, hiding empty bottles in my car door, waking up in the morning, hating the person I saw in the mirror, not knowing what damage I did last night. I'd say never again, and I'd mean it. But a few days later, I'd be right back to the bottle, right where I started. Not because I lack willpower, but because willpower isn't enough. So I tried something different. I used to ask, how do I feel? Do I want a drink? Can I make it through today? Those questions, they kept me stuck. Because feelings will lie to you. But your identity won't lie. I started saying, I don't drink before it was even true. But I kept saying it every morning, every time I was tempted, every time someone offered me a drink. I don't drink. And eventually, my brain believed me. That's what affirmations do. They're not motivation. They're not willpower hacks. They're identity anchors. And over the past 2 years, they've helped me rebuild my body, build a business, and reshape my life. I'm not special. I'm not stronger than you. I just started to anchor to who I was becoming instead of how I felt in the moment. And you can do it too. All right, let me show you how this works. I made a PDF with 10 identity affirmations. I'm going to walk you through 5 of them right now. The other 5 are in the PDF in the link in the description. Affirmation 1, I don't drink. This is the cornerstone, the identity anchor that saved my life. Not, I'm trying not to drink. Not, I'm taking a break. I don't drink. Identity, not effort. And here's the key to this one. This approach works for any behavior you're trying to change. Trying to quit making excuses? Say, I don't make excuses. Trying to stop settling? Say, I don't settle for less than I deserve. Replace drink with your struggle? Same power, same shift. When your emotions scream at you during Christmas dinner, when your brain says just one won't hurt, you come back to this. I don't drink. That's who you are, and that's your anchor. Affirmation 2, I protect my future self. This one changed how I made decisions. Willpower asks, can I resist this right now? Identity asks, what does my future self need? 2 years ago, every decision I made was about right now in the moment. What do I want? What feels good? What takes the pain away? But when I started asking, what does my future self need? Everything shifted. Your future self is counting on you. Don't let them down. When you're tempted, don't ask, how am I feeling right now? Ask, who will I be on January 1st if I make these choices? Will you wake up proud? Or will you wake up broken yet again? Protect your future self. He's the one you're building for. Affirmation 4, I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep going. Here's the thing about willpower. It demands perfection. One slip, you fail, start over, reset the clock. But identity gives you permission to be human. You're going to have bad days. You're going to feel like you're failing. And that's okay. Progress beats perfection every single time. I didn't get 2 years sober by being perfect. I got here by showing up on the days I didn't want to. By making one good choice when everything in me wanted to quit. Momentum matters more than flawless execution ever will. If you slip, if you stumble, don't give up. Just keep going. One day at a time. That's how we win this thing. Affirmation 6. My past doesn't define me. My choices today do. Willpower fights the past. It says, don't be that person again. Identity releases the past. It says, I'm not that person anymore. Shame will try to pull you back. It'll remind you of every promise you broke, every person you've hurt. It'll remind you of every time you failed and every time you lied. And it'll whisper, see, you'll never change. But that's a lie. The past, that doesn't define you. Your choices today do. You get to rewrite the story starting right now. I was hiding bottles 2 years ago, lying to everyone. Couldn't look my family in the eyes. That was me. But that's not who I am anymore. And if I can break free from that version of myself, you can too. Affirmation 10. An owner builds, a victim breaks. All right, last one. Willpower says, I have to resist. That's victim language. Identity says, I'm building something. That's owner language. An owner builds, a victim breaks. You either own your life or you blame it. You either take responsibility for where you are and start building, or you stay stuck, pointing fingers, waiting for someone to come save you. And I promise, nobody is coming to save you. But there's good news, because you don't need saving. You need to start building. And that starts with one decision, one affirmation, one day at a time. Those are the 5 of the 10. The other 5, they're in the PDF below. Affirmations for loneliness. Affirmations for boredom. Affirmations for self-worth. Affirmations for the moment you feel like giving up. I'm not going to list them all here because I want you to actually download it and actually use it. Put it on your mirror, your truck dashboard. Put it as your phone wallpaper. These aren't motivational quotes. They're identity anchors. Links in the description and links above. It's free. No catch. Just your email and it's all yours. Here's what I want you to imagine. It's January 1st and you wake up. Do you wake up proud or do you wake up hating yourself again? Do you trust yourself or are you right back where you started? Same cycle, same shame, same broken promise. If you use these affirmations, if you pick just one and say it every day and you anchor to who you're becoming, here's what happens. You wake up on New Year's Day and you trust yourself. You're building something worth protecting. You're not relying on willpower. You're living through your new identity. You're not just sober, you're free. But if you don't take action, if you close this video and go back to white knuckling it with willpower alone, you already know how that story ends. Another year wasted, another cycle, another round of I'll start tomorrow. You deserve better than that. Look, I'm not here to pressure you. You're going to do whatever you want to do. But if you're ready, if you're done relying on willpower and ready to shift to identity, the link's in the description, brother. Download the PDF, pick one affirmation, and say it every day. That's it. That's the plan. And if you want more of this, real talk about sobriety, discipline, and identity, hit subscribe. I post here every week. No fluff, just what works for me. Come join my journey. But before we go, do me one favor. Drop a comment. Tell me where you are in your journey. Are you at day 0? Maybe day 30. Write your number below. Let me know where you are. Because you're not alone in this. Willpower got me started. Identity keeps me going. Links in the description. Links above. Go get it. Use it. See you in the next one.